No.
Don't start.
You dare, Martin. You've had everything. You've had a walk. You've had food.
He's
you've
had
treats.
2 walks.
You met people. You played with the dogs. We need to just get him a third mic.
Oh yeah, he'd love that.
You know, we just have to scratch him the whole time, and the whole time he's just. Hi guys, welcome back to Marty Pod. We're going to be scratching Marty's belly.
He would love
for the next hour.
Take the rabbit seat.
Okay, so I ran into Jamie Kirk.
Yes, your friend who I hate because, sorry Jamie, I don't hate you, but he gave you that forbidden game that you've been playing for like months and months.
He lent me his PS5
and not talking to me.
And Final Fantasy 7. Oh. And I beat it.
Finally.
But then he has influenced me to be like, go back and do the side quests. So now I'm doing the side quests.
Well, he must know that will push me over the edge. He knew because he mentioned it. He's like, Maddie's going to hate me.
So do you guys have beef?
We've got beef now.
You've got beef.
Come at me, Jamie.
Anyway, he listened to the podcast. He enjoyed it.
Aww.
And then I ran into him the other night at the Fringe Festival, and he did a spot-on impression of me. He was like, I've listened to the pod, and this is my impression of you. But I don't want to do it because I don't think I do it justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what, you don't think you'd do... You doing an impression of him doing an impression of you.
That's right.
You don't think you do that very well.
I should have just got my phone out and recorded it. I wanted to get him on to do the impression. We will eventually.
Jamie.
I know.
He's adding fuel to the fire now.
I know. No, he's looking after his children, so I can't.
Well, whose fault is that?
Today, we're talking about 90s birthday parties. There's so many different directions to go with this. There's so much. I've written so many extensive different notes because there was a lot that made up an Aussie 90s kids birthday party. There were a lot of different events.
Not really for me. I just did one thing every year.
You did the chess pass out game and the trampoline game?
No.
What did you do?
That wasn't for special occasions. That was just a weekend activity.
That was a Tuesday.
It was a normal Tuesday for us.
Yeah. What did you do?
This is the one thing I did every year for my birthday.
Okay.
We went to the skating rink.
That's cute.
It was so fun.
That's really fun.
It was.
Skating ring, like ice skating?
No.
Okay.
It's the country version thereof.
Right.
Where you just go and skate in a circle.
Skate like rollerblades?
Skates. Just, yeah.
Okay, but rollerblades.
No, skates.
Okay.
The 4 wheels, you know.
Oh, right.
Yeah, You just go and skate in a circle.
Okay.
2 hours.
Sorry, I'm still trying to understand. So not rollerblades.
No.
Like the training rollerblades that have...
They're not trained. No.
Okay.
Skates are harder than rollerblades. I will have you know. We got pretty good at it. So it's basically like bowling where you go and rent the shoes. You go rent the skates from the guy at the counter that was probably about 15.
Yeah.
And then you'd go onto the arena and you'd skate in a circle for 2 hours to different music, mostly the hamster dance.
All right, guys, let's hear it one more time. Just the guy behind there, just DJing, just going,
literally, there was a guy
I forgot
in a
about
booth
that song. Oh my gosh.
The music, a guy in a booth.
And he just loves the hamster
and
dance.
The chicken dance.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
You're adding that in.
No.
He only did song titles with the word dance in it.
And we'd do the chicken dance.
Wow.
And you'd have limbo competitions on skates, which was very hard.
Which, by the way, I also do want to bring up, and I hate to throw you under the bus.
Oh, no.
But when we were we went out to...
This was a low moment from me.
We went out to... I don't even want to say where it was, but we went out to a park, took the dog out, and there was a kid's birthday party. And look, in your defense, it didn't look great.
Yeah, thank you.
But there was just kind of like some food set up with...
I don't even think there was food. It was just a tent type thing.
And there was just...
a marquee, small marquee.
Yeah, and there was just music playing, and it was like the YMCA and the...
Yeah.
And then I think they were doing limbo, and Maddie just turns to me and goes, "What a shit party."
To be fair, the kids didn't even look like they were having fun. They were doing limbo with a pool noodle.
Yeah.
And the pool noodle was about 2 centimeters off the ground, so no one's getting under that.
Mm-hmm. You know, I thought about it when we left, and I was like, I wonder if they had an original thing planned and it failed.
Maybe.
I wonder
And
if
it
this
was
was their
raining.
backup plan. Yeah.
It was raining.
Yeah, it was raining.
It was
so
a
I was like,
miserable day.
I don't know what else they would have wanted to do.
They
I
didn't
don't
even
know.
have a barbecue going.
No.
And there were heaps of parents.
Yeah.
There were heaps of kids.
Yeah.
They were all lined up, Yeah.
It upset you.
It
you were
did.
like, this is a shit
looked
party.
shit.
I had to stop you
The
from
poor
going
kids.
over there. You're like, I'm gonna say something about how shit this is.
Maybe they did have to bail because of the rain or something. But why go to a park when it's raining,
Yeah, exactly.
Poor kids.
The skating rink sounds fun.
It was fun.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
we kept going back.
Yes.
every year.
So what do you want to do this year, Maddie?
Yeah.
Skating rink!
Literally.
Did you go back one time and they weren't playing the hamster dance and you complained? Or
Well, you got to request songs.
did you request the hamster dance?
Always.
Did you? You liked that song?
Loved it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It was a banger.
It was.
Yeah.
It really was. Yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah, wow. And it was, were you inviting the same people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was just most of my primary school class,
Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good.
But I had a select group of friends.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just the girls, just me and the girls.
You and the girls? Oh, yeah, because was it at girls' school? No.
We had some rivalry for sure.
In terms of what? In terms of who had the better party?
No. Oh, maybe a bit of that.
Okay.
Because I had one friend who, her family had a bit of money. So,
Oh, no.
we'd always have that. She would have
So they went-
extravagant sort of parties.
They
But
went paragliding. They went.
like Richie Rich's family.
Yeah.
We go over to her house. She's got this golden roller coaster. I'm like, no.
I was different from you. I did something different every year, I think. The ones
must
that
be nice.
no, it would have been of
Richie
the.
Rich over here.
So we had our own Maccas in our house, right? One of the things that I went to was this. I don't remember what it was called, but I think the modern or more modern version day of it was called Clown Town or something, where essentially it's just this big playground. It had a ball pit. It had
Cool.
like an obstacle course sort of thing,
Fun.
maybe a flying fox. And then they did like birthday party games and all of that kind of stuff. I always used to take my clothes off at the party. I don't know why.
Sorry.
Just like,
Excuse me.
just like,
What do you mean?
I don't know.
You get nude at your birthday.
not completely nude. Just pretend to strip.
What?
I don't know why. I just take my shirt off and be like, woo! You didn't do that as a 6-year-old?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think I was I was a normal child.
Yeah, right. I don't think I was. We do it at my
That's
house.
becoming abundantly clear. I would just strip. I don't everyone else was fully clothed, but I just get nude for some reason. I don't know why. I just felt good. Just wanted to.
What's wrong with that?
No one said anything, so I did.
No, actually, funnily enough, we had a pool party for, I don't know how old I would have been, maybe 6, 7. We had a pool party, and then I did it when we were all in there, and I was like, woo! And then
Wait, you got nude and
not
jumped in the
nude.
pool?
I never got naked. No. It was like while we weren't swimming, I was taking my clothes off, and I remember a kid my age at school that week was like, "Hey, how come you did that?"
Okay, so they did find it weird. Yeah. I just thought you did this and no one addressed it. They're just like, okay. That's
Well,
stunning.
I think that was
Mostly,
a little bit of that.
yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think I was just trying to be funny. Yeah.
Is that what you said to him?
No, I wouldn't have.
You just wanted the attention when you were stripping,
probably. Yeah. I remember that particular.
Because you still do that.
I do.
You do get fully nude now, so.
Yeah, but not
It's
at
progressed.
home in private. Well, with
No,
you.
you've done it in public before.
To who? Who? Have I?
Sure you have.
No, I haven't.
Maybe you very regularly flash your bum in public.
In public?
Yes.
When
When
did
we're
you
at the
last
park,
do that?
you do it a lot.
No, but I'm doing it to you.
If there's people around.
You You're making it out like we're in the dog park and 20 people are there, and I just go, "Hey, Maddie!"
Literally, what happened?
That's not what happened.
It is. You seem to be remembering it wrong. You do that.
I don't.
Yeah, you do. And I'm like, someone is literally behind us.
You're going to get me arrested for indecent exposure.
No, they can't prove it. There's no photographic evidence.
I swear I do it when no one else is around.
Okay.
So that birthday party though, something that I did remember, which
Is this the pool party?
Yeah, was, I don't know, did you ever go to like a kid's birthday party at a house and then at some point, like all the parents were there and then at some point they'd put on a movie and then all the kids would sit down and watch it?
No.
It literally happened at my niece's birthday, at Cherie's daughter's birthday
Yeah, because
recently.
they want the kids to calm down.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But I remember what was interesting, what I learned about myself at that point was I remember they put on the Lion King, and I remember all of the girls sitting there singing along to the song.
Oh.
And I remember not liking that.
You didn't like them
I
singing.
think at that point I was like, oh, I don't like the songs in these movies.
Yeah, okay.
You know? Some of them are bangers, the songs,
They're
but
great
I'm just
songs.
like,
You don't like a musical.
no, not hugely. No. I would probably skip the songs, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
You don't like the visuals that go along with it though.
Maybe the first time, but no, I'll put it this way. I'm excited when the song's over, you know? Any musical I go to, and they go, and be prepared. I'm like, oh, like there's a sigh, there's a sigh of relief.
Do you not like Joy or something?
What do you mean? No. I like joy. The joy for me is all the parts between the songs.
What about, when we went to watch The Little Mermaid,
Oh, yeah.
the live action?
Yes.
Did you like those songs?
No.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No.
Well, I didn't know that. You should have told me.
Well, it's not like I'm not sitting there like depressed. I'm just, because there is a joy.
You're sitting there with your fingers in your ears just like, shut up.
Because there is a joy. I guess the joy that I do feel as well is when the song is over.
That's not the point.
You know what I mean? So I go through this experience. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like having, how you do cold plunges? And they say that the dopamine and adrenaline, and I'm 100% about to get this all wrong, but it's the actual pain that you put your body through, and then coming out, and it's kind of like that. Disney musicals are kind of my ice bath, They're kind of my ice bath because I sit there and I'm like, oh, painful, but dopamine's coming and, sit there, and I'm shivering. It's going, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, be prepared. Oh, I made it. It's over.
It feels better.
Oh, that feels better.
I don't think Hans Zimmer or whoever the fuck does the music for Disney had that in mind when he was composing those songs. He's like,
I'm going to say that you don't know that for sure. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to say that maybe some of these musicals are like, let's really prepare these kids because cold plunges.
Be prepared indeed.
Be prepared to sit here and feel uncomfortable and watch your classmates sing along. And you do just want to get up and skip it.
You must hate
because it's your birthday. What's that?
You must hate watching musicals with me because I am one of those people that sing along.
Do you know what? It's so funny that you say that, Maddie, because that is literally why I brought this up, because I was like, you would have been the kid at the party singing along.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. You would have been like, move everyone. You would have been standing up. You would have turned the TV off, gotten a microphone out and been like, be prepared. Hi, everyone. I'm Maddie.
I was more thinking of can you feel the love tonight?
I'm represented by CAA artists.
You keep going back to be prepared. But I was thinking more the nice love ballads or something.
Oh, you'd get up at a 6-year-old, you little 7-year-old.
Can you feel the love tonight?
I know what you do. I know what you do.
Jam.
You'd go up and grab Tyler and pick him up and go, Cat! And he's just sitting there going, oh no, I'm moving schools.
Pick him
you
up.
feel the love tonight, Tyler.
Pick him up.
Yeah. Pick him up like a baby.
He's on my shoulder.
He's like, Maddie, please put me down.
Anyway, what was the clown parlor thing?
Oh, it was just like an obstacle course. Like ball pits were just the bee's knees.
They were a big
as
draw
kid.
card for
Ball,
kids.
the ball pit, you know, I'd still jump in a ball pit. I'll give you a couple of other ones I did. Pizza Hut, dine-in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now I know.
definitely did that, but I don't know if it was
and this wouldn't have been as exciting for you because you're a vegetarian.
It was exciting. The desserts were
Great. Their pastas, I imagine, were okay.
Don't remember the pastas.
Okay. Now I looked it up. There is still dine-in Pizza Huts.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Do they still do the buffet?
Orange,
style?
Windsor, Minto in New South Wales. They do.
Wow.
Yeah, they do.
They've still got kids making gross experiments with the desserts and leaving them there.
They do. Yeah.
That's probably why they shut it down, honestly.
Potentially.
It would have been so much waste.
Yeah.
Just marshmallow jelly, like chocolate sauce, ice.
Yeah.
Cream.
Yeah.
Just grossness.
Yeah. I reckon so much. I think from memory, again, you hear these rumors, don't you? But the one in Warriewood, I think got shut down because of like they had rats or something. They found rats in the ice cream machine or something.
Oh.
Yeah, like, but that, again, you hear this stuff and it's like, is that true or is that, did they just go out? Zone 3. You ever go to Zone 3, laser tag?
No.
Did you have a Zone 3
I
up?
don't think so.
Oh, no laser tag.
Maybe, but I never did laser tag. No.
You've never done laser tag to this day?
I don't think so.
Wow. All I can say, Maddie, literally all I can say is wow.
I would like to. Did you ever have cakes at school? That was a big thing, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Like your parents sent you to school with.
And then you'd get a cake. Yeah. For your birthday.
On your birthday at
So
school.
you had to be the deliverer of the cake.
You provided the cake, yeah.
And you brought it in.
Yeah.
That, oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about that. And then everybody gets a
Everyone gets
slice
some. Yeah.
and they sing happy birthday.
Yes.
And then there was tension in the room.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the class, or maybe not all of the class, knew that a birthday party was on the cards and not everyone got invited.
Oh.
Well, you had a smaller class than me.
Yeah.
I missed the cut a few times.
Oh, you didn't get invited.
Well, they were probably like, we don't want fucking Danny coming and taking all his clothes off again. Like, reflecting now, I kind of understand why I might have missed the cut.
More than likely, they're like, there's a little nudist. He comes to people's birthday and just takes his clothes off. We can't have that. We're going to a nice restaurant. Yeah. We can't have that little Giles kid getting nude at this place.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, be more open-minded. You know what I mean? Be progressive.
Well, it's weird for the 90s because wasn't everyone nude back then?
Were they?
I don't know, weren't they?
I don't know. I feel like it's just something you said out loud.
I think I've said a lot of things out loud that don't have any credibility today.
That's all right. Yeah, so...
Yeah, so a nice thing that I do remember is feeling like a little bit of a celebrity on my birthday at school sometimes because so every year we had a cross country. Did you do the cross country?
Yes, and we're gonna do another. That's another episode.
What, we're gonna do a cross country? No. Gonna put the cones out.
Have I not told you? You haven't been training. It's next week.
Shit.
It's 14 kilometers we have to do.
I can't.
No, I don't think I could either. No, I mean cross-country athletics carnivals and stuff. That's going to be its own episode. But if you've got a story, please.
Yeah, the cross-country was separate to the athletics carnival, right?
Sure.
It was just on its own kind of thing. Pretty much every year, for some reason, took place on my birthday. Oh. And I would win it pretty much every year.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. I was a good long-distance runner for some reason.
You had a big kick and you were a good long-distance runner.
But I was a tiny kid.
Yeah.
Tiny little legs.
You would go first place.
I was a short little kid. And
first place?
Yeah, I'd win pretty much every year.
Wow.
And it would be on my birthday. And then we'd have cake afterwards. So I'd be like, I just won the cross country and we get to have cake and it's my birthday.
Is there any chance that they went, look, it's her birthday, let's just let her look?
No,
what we're going to do is we're going to make Maddie think. We're going to let Maddie go half an hour earlier and then the real cross country is going to start. I'm just joking.
Dare you?
I'm joking. I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you're an athletic person. You're more athletic than me.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, I still do athletics. Thank you very much.
You do. You just did the
very good
year 5
gymnast.
cross country the other day. You and all the
And
kids.
I won
and
it.
you won.
Again. For the 15th year running.
That's why you won every year, because it was the same year. You're in year 9 against the year 2s.
I got held
You're
back.
like, yes!
Yes!
Again, I won! Yeah.
Tiny little 8-year-old.
So yeah, that was. So you'd feel like a celebrity.
I would feel great on my birthday most years.
Yeah, wow.
For that reason.
I would feel naked.
What?
That's how I felt.
Did you strip on your birthday as a special? No, you stripped on everyone's birthday.
I don't think it was everyone else's. I think I just would get excited and pretend to do the Chippendale. I don't know what.
You keep saying pretend to do the Chippendale.
Well, I don't know. I just remember doing it at school.
Not a thing.
It is. I don't know what put the Chippendale into my little fucking 6-year-old brain, but I just saw it referenced somewhere and I thought, oh, that's funny.
Did you know
to
what
pretend
that
to be a male
was
stripper? I
back
think
then?
so.
You did.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I knew the extent of like, oh, okay, so they go and do hens parties and like, I didn't have like a Magic Mike level knowledge of like how the industry worked, if that's what you're asking. I just thought if I take my jacket off and swing it around and throw it, and then take my shirt off and swing it around and throw it, that's kind of funny.
And then you did the
That was my bit.
Matthew McConaughey quote. Well, the
I see a lot of
law says no
lawbreakers in
touching.
here. Yeah.
But I think I see a lot of law.
I'd go into the teacher's lounge and go, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, you bring a boombox.
Yeah.
You're like, get ready, ladies.
Ready. The other one that I remember is I had a Star Wars. I saw the Phantom Menace,
Okay.
and then I had a Star Wars party.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you dress up and get nude?
No.
Do you take your little robe off? Use the lightsaber as a penis?
Shut up. And that was the whole party, and everyone's like, why did we have to dress
That's
up?
the entertainment.
And it's the whole party. It goes for an hour. No other games. And all the kids are like, why did we have to dress up? We're just watching him strip.
Just watching him strip. Yeah, that's the only entertainment you've
No,
got.
no.
There's no games. It's just you keep coming out and like as Yoda, and then you come out as Darth Vader, and then again as
Wow,
Luke.
look at your Star Wars knowledge.
I know some things.
Yeah, you do. Clearly. No, so what we did do is we had like
a remix of the Darth Vader song. And you're taking the mask off like really seductively. You got it all choreographed.
all the kids are just really bored and upset.
They're just like, why do we have to watch this again? Where are the lolly bags? I don't want to see his lightsaber dick again. Mom, can we go?
The kid's crying.
They're all crying. They're all shielding their faces.
And
Just
I
like,
just got a big smile.
make it stop. Swinging around.
My brothers dressed up and did like a performance.
Oh, so there was a performance. They were your backup dancers. Did they get nude too?
No.
Oh my
They was
god.
not.
They were what are the white guys? The
What?
stormtroopers. Yeah.
No.
They're the stormtroopers. And you were Darth. They're like in the back doing the can. Oh god.
No, they dressed up as I think one of them had a Darth Maul mask and the other was a
I don't know
Jedi.
who that is, but yeah.
It was like the bad guy.
The Darth
And they came
Vader
out
is
with
the bad
fake
guy.
lightsabers and did a lightsaber battle.
Oh, they
Entertain the
did.
kids. Yeah.
Did they like it?
You know what I will say is what I'm impressed when I think back to it. I mean, how old would they have been? I don't remember because I reckon I was year 5. I definitely wasn't year 6 because we were in that room up there. So I reckon I was year 5. So what's that?
10, 11.
11. Yeah. Wow. Oldest brother would have been 21.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And he was involved in your 11th birthday.
Yeah, and then brother underneath would have been 17.
Wow.
So 17 and 21.
That was nice of them.
And I will say, to this day, what I remember is how much they just fully committed. Like, neither of them are drama performers, you know? Neither of them had... Oh, Matt probably did a bit of drama, but, like, I remember Matt was in a play or two. But yeah, like, it's just... They fully committed. I remember that. I remember, I think it was... I can't remember who the Jedi was, but if it was Matt or Darren, but I remember they came out and they were like looking around and they played the music. Dun, 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 dun. And then he comes out and they had like this, they must have rehearsed. I've never spoken to them about it.
Oh, you should.
I should talk to them about it and be like,
them.
what do you remember? Was there a rehearsal process?
Yeah, did you rehearse?
Or did you guys just come out and just go, but I remember they had lines and.
Oh, they spoke and.
They did, yeah.
They wrote a script.
I feel like they did.
Wow.
To a bunch of 11-year-olds. And I remember, and it was a surprise. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't, imagine if I was involved. Like, okay, no, that's, like, I'm a director back then
you
too.
Would be.
Okay, Matt, you're coming in late again? Again.
From the top.
Okay, from the top. I pull Darren aside. I think we need to find somebody else. This isn't working.
Vision.
This isn't my vision. And I know you guys keep saying no, but I really can't strip. Like, it's my birthday. There's really not a point where I can take off my clothes. Fine. It's your thing. I'm just here directing. It's your thing.
And it goes for 20 minutes with an interval.
Yeah. No, it was quick. But I remember being confused at the time. But then I was like, wow, and I got into it. And yeah, it's something that I do remember.
Yeah. When I was really little, we had parties.
My brothers did a performance. This is just a side business Matt and Darren had for ages.
We hired them. Actually. They came and did a Star Wars.
Yeah, it was only Star Wars.
That's all they did.
Yeah. You're like, it's a mermaid themed party. You're like, okay, we can give you Darth Maul and Obi-Wan Kenobi. How about that?
I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
we used to have parties. We used to have parties at home.
Yeah.
And we would always have the traditional games like the potato sack races.
Okay.
Donut eating game. Did you ever do that?
Oh, what was that? That was hanging from a string and you had to, yeah.
So you'd hang the
Weird
Was
thing
this an Australian thing? Because you'd hang the donuts on a string from the washing line, the clothesline.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd have to eat the donut with your hands behind your back.
Yeah, see, can I just say, still to this day, that makes me uncomfortable getting kids to do that.
It was the original Goon of Fortune, I think.
Yeah.
That's where it came from.
Donut eating game. Let's have a look. And then pin the tail on the donkey.
Yeah, at Egg and Spoon Race.
Egg and spoon race.
that was a
Donuts
good
on a string on the Martha Stewart website. I can see it's not an Australian
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it
not an
must have been
Australian thing.
Aussie.
You did
Pass the
potato sack
parcel.
race.
Yeah.
These were just at house parties.
At my house. So we had like...
Why did you have
because
potato
we were in the
sacks?
country.
So you just had
So
potato sacks.
my dad, my grandpa had a macadamia farm. They'd
Right,
come
so
in
you
these
had the
big
sacks. Yeah, right. So you guys were ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
We
could
were
have
really
sold those sacks just to kids' parties. 100%. Sold the sacks.
sell your sack.
Yeah, I do sell my sack. Sorry.
You used to show your sack.
I used to show my sack at parties. That was my party trick. Oh, God.
Yuck.
Yeah, pin the tail on the... I'll never tire of that drop.
Musical statues.
Oh, yeah, that was a big one. Oh, and what's the one? Musical chairs.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah, that was a big one.
Did you have any memorable birthday presents?
I remember a lot of toys. I remember always feeling some level of disappointment. You know?
Oh,
I know.
why?
I think it was just hard for parents to nail really what a kid would want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you straight out told them, you know, you know, and you're just a little shit. Like I was just a little shit. Like, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I think I was just too overstimulated. I would cry. I would just get too excited.
Yeah.
I feel like from memory, I feel like we could call Cherie and get her to tell me what I was like on my birthday.
I think a lot of kids will like that on their birthday. I remember getting a bit depresso on my birthday. This is overwhelming, you know,
It is.
because there's a lot of pressure to have a fun time.
Yes.
But the thing I remember most really is the cakes. Mum would make these cakes out of that book. You know that book?
Which book?
The cake book?
No.
You didn't have the cake book?
No.
So there was this pretty famous cake book, and it had just a kids' birthday cakes in it with the recipe and how to make it.
Yeah.
And every year we would choose a cake we'd want out of it. Oh, it's Women's Weekly Children's Birthday Cake Book.
Yeah.
Right? And they'd have shit like this in it. There's like a little witch.
Oh, wow.
And then it's got the rest, and there's a clock.
Yeah, this
it's
is
so
coming back to
nostalgic
me.
looking at a little rabbit and so the one I remember the most, the lolly shop one.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Sweet. Your mum used to make that.
Yeah. She used to make, oh wait, I didn't even show you all of it. Look, that's what it looks like.
Wow.
It's cool, huh?
That is cool. I would be such a little shit on birthdays, and I'd be so upset that the attention wasn't on me.
Of course.
And I remember I would this was Cherie's claim that I would cry because the attention wasn't on me. So we'd have to relight the candles so I could, I guess, pretend it was my birthday.
Yeah, that does not surprise me.
And
you got to blow them out.
and I got to blow them
you
out.
naughty little
There
rat
is-
bag.
It's Cherie's birthday, and then it like cuts, and then there's me in front of the cake, and I go, "My birthday!" and I blow the candles out. And like I made them record it as well.
You like turn it back on, turn it back on.
Yeah, I remember blowing out the candles was real sacred for me.
Such a little shit.
Oh, it was the worst. I was the worst.
I do remember that feeling though of your siblings, it being their birthday, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh god.
This sucks. Yeah.
I remember crying once because I had a massive tantrum in the car
You did.
because my birthday was about a month after Dad's birthday.
Oh.
But I remember my parents telling me, I'm like, when's my birthday? And I was probably like 4 maybe, and the parents are like, it's after Dad's.
Yeah.
Right. And then we went somewhere for Dad's birthday, like to one of their friends' places or something. And we got in the car and I'm like, it's my birthday now. And the parents are like, no, not yet. And I just lost it. I lost my shit because it wasn't my birthday yet.
Kids are the worst.
They're so horrible.
We suck.
And I just remember absolutely losing it in the car with my, my 2 siblings, mum and dad in the car, and I'm just wailing because it wasn't my birthday.
I can't even picture you having a tantrum.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That
Kids-
surprises me.
Kids are horrendous, man.
Oh my God.
Sorry
That's so
if you've got some.
that's so funny.
Because you really just wanted it to be a birthday.
For sure. And
When
then
you're
when
a
it
kid.
was, I think it was too much to handle.
Well, and now
was
when
too-
we're
it was
exactly,
too much. There
and
was-
now when you're an adult, you just don't want to deal with it. You're like, just.
You know what? Yeah, that's exactly how you beat me to it. Thank you. That's
exactly how you
That's how
feel.
you feel on your birthday.
Yeah, you
if
just
there's
don't
one way to
want to.
describe it, it's
You just don't want to have to deal with it now.
No.
It's too much effort.
I
It's
mean,
too
you
much
know,
pressure.
even this comes out 2 days after my birthday, and I still don't know what I'm going to do. But I was like, look,
Well,
my
we're
birthday.
going to dinner. I've already
We're gonna go
booked
to dinner.
somewhere.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, honey.
I told you I will.
When are we going to dinner?
Friday.
Oh, that's so exciting!
Yeah.
You booked somewhere.
My treat.
Oh,
Have
I'm
a
so
little
exciting.
treat.
When this comes out, this has already happened, by the way. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We had a great time.
We had a great time. Oh, thanks for doing that. It
You're
was so
welcome.
sweet.
My
I loved
pleasure.
that. You know, my birthday falls on a Saturday, and I was like, okay, let's, do something. And then I just immediately I'm like, I don't want to deal with the stress and emotional energy of like putting something on. And
Yeah.
like, some people love it. People like, okay,
Yeah.
It's my birthday. It's my party. Let's do it. Here's what I want.
That's what Marty's
My
like.
birthday week, my birthday month.
The birthday month thing really pisses me off.
for sure.
I
Yeah.
don't think you can claim the month.
Yeah.
The
no.
week, okay, maybe.
Yeah.
That's the maximum you get.
Yeah. I do feel like with birthdays, you're either two opposites of the extreme. You're either super into it,
Yeah.
or you're kind of a bit sad. And I feel like at least the past couple of years, it's been sadness.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is understandable. And it's not like, oh, anyone let me down or anything. You know, I saw Friends some years. I like it.
But yeah, the cakes were lit as a kid. Like, why don't we do that now?
I don't know. I do remember.
I'll make you the lolly Oh, that's ambitious.
Yeah. No,
You can choose one.
don't put any pressure on yourself.
I don't know though. That would be fun.
I'll tell you what though. There is a I remember there was a birthday up the road, like our neighbour's birthday, and we went there, and the cake that got made was this it's funny that you just brought that up. It was a princess castle, but it had everything. Like they furnished it inside and stuff
the
like
cake?
that. Yeah, it was crazy.
What?
It was crazy.
No.
Like it was over the top and ridiculous.
That's insane. There's
Maybe
furniture in the cake.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm making that pit up. But it was a princess castle. But here's what I remember. She didn't let anyone have it. Yeah. She was like, it's too good.
She didn't let you eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
She wasn't
off.
comfortable with
Wait, the
cutting.
mum or the kid?
The kid.
No.
She wasn't comfortable with tearing into
Why
it.
am I here? Why'd you invite me? I'm leaving.
Now, here's an interesting thing that I think they still have, because I feel like a lot of 90s parents will probably, like kids who were born in the 90s who have kids now, are trying to bring that back, which we'll get into in a second, the McDonald's birthday parties, because that's something we haven't spoken about. But the party bags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lolly bags.
Were they lolly bags? Because I remember
Yeah.
sometimes they would, Did you ever have a parent that was like, here's something healthy, get the fuck out of here?
Did you have a little card to Chippendales or something? That's what you put in yours.
It was my headshot.
yeah. It was your little card.
It was a Danny calendar.
me.
It was a Danny calendar. It was he's January.
mini-
I'm a cowboy. February I'm a
Darth
spaceman.
Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. It was pretty much always lolly bags for me. What did you get?
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Sometimes it was like little pens or something, like a little
like a little game or something like that. Yeah. Look, shout out to all the 90s parents that put on those birthday parties, because
really
I
were
feel
the
like
MVP.
yeah. I mean, you should have seen my niece's birthday that Cherie put on and she goes over the top for her kids' birthday parties. Like,
yeah.
She goes insane.
What was it?
Oh yeah, you went there.
No. I remember
So
that you
it
sent me videos of the girls dressing you up.
Yes, they dressed me up. So
That was
it was
cute.
it was like a spa day theme.
Oh,
So the girls got they had people come out, and the girls got their nails done and had facials, and
oh my God.
it was adorable. It was
Wow.
really, really cute.
I want
And they
that.
had,
I want
and then
that
the
for
year
my
before it was
birthday.
Disney princesses, and she got an actual princess to come out. Like I think somebody from the royal family came out. No, I'm sure.
Princess Mary was there. It was the whole thing.
No. Like she goes over the top, and
Wow.
and shout out to those parents.
But you know what? It does set a standard, right?
Yeah.
That you kind of maybe you have expectations. That's why you have expectations later in life for your birthday.
That is so interesting.
right?
That's so interesting.
Don't you think?
I wonder if, I'm not joking, I wonder if I've never thought about that. Potentially the big deal and the pressure that's put on right from birth.
Yes.
From like one,
When you're
2,
one, yeah.
3.
Yes.
So exciting. I want it to be perfect for
You
his
get
birthday.
a million presents.
And then you become an adult, and that pressure is almost
Still there.
still there.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's my birthday. I have to do something.
Yes.
Big and special.
Exciting and
Maddie, you might have just fucking blown everyone's minds.
do you reckon?
You've definitely blown my mind.
You're welcome.
And I feel like if we put this out, hopefully we can spread the word and be like, hey, stop making a big
doing
deal
that.
of your kids' birthday parties.
mean,
Because it's very well intentioned.
Yes, of course.
But it could be the thing. It could be the root cause of a lifetime of disappointment and unhappiness, and like, oh, I just don't like my birthday. Oh, I just get depressed on my birthday.
Yeah.
this could be it. You could have just...
That could be part of it. I'm sure it's not everything, but
Sure.
it definitely, creating that hype from when you're such a young child every year for your birthday to make this big special deal of it, like huge, the one day of the year that it's all about you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just... something about it.
Because I guess the same feeling isn't felt at Christmas.
No, it's still special and exciting, but it's not about you.
Yeah, it's about the family. I sometimes feel a little bit glum.
On Christmas?
Yeah, just because I'm like reflective.
I
End of the
love
year.
Christmas.
End of the year. What did I achieve this year? I just get introspective and in my own head a bit.
Yeah, but then you just take your clothes off and everything's fine.
Well, that's the thing, because then that is the busy period for my bookings to
that's
go
right.
and do the Chippendale.
You are absolutely flat out during Christmas.
I am. Yeah.
Doing kids' parties.
I'm doing the kids' party. Yeah, I really think you've just blown the lid off this thing. Like that's such an interesting thought. It's like,
I really think it contributes to it.
If there was anyone, I wonder if there's anyone who was just like, I never got a birthday party, who probably loves their birthday.
There is absolutely kids or like people our age that are like, we never made a big deal about birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
You reckon?
I've spoken to people that like have never sort of...
Are they more well adjusted than the normal?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
They're CEOs of companies.
But the theme is that they still don't make a big deal of it, I think.
Sure, yeah.
You know? But I think they're okay with that.
And I guess nor should you.
No,
do you know
not
what
really.
I mean? It's an odd thing.
It's okay to want to celebrate yourself and celebrate your kid, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think setting that standard can be a bit problematic.
For sure. For me, I'm like, okay, I'd like to see my friends.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Of
I'd like
course.
to, and listen, it's my birthday, so you got to come.
My birthday.
So the thing we wanted to talk about as well is the very classic, did you ever go to one, the McDonald's birthday party?
I did, but not many.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I never had one.
I had a
at McDonald's.
surprise birthday party at McDonald's.
That's fun.
I remember being like, oh, can't we go somewhere else? I remember not liking that they made the decision. It's not even that I wanted, I was just that much of a little shit. They were just like, come on, we're going to go to Maccas. And I was like, no, I don't want to go to Maccas. It's like, why would I not want to go to Maccas? It's like, because I didn't make the decision, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I remember going down and seeing a friend and then seeing them run around the corner and then being like, is this a surprise party?
Really?
And then walking in and seeing
You
it.
had that thought?
Yeah.
Because you just thought it was you and the fam.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that would be disappointing.
Oh, look, I don't remember there being an overwhelming amount of kids there. Okay. I think there was, but
because they're like, Danny's going to strip. We don't want to.
yeah, and there was maybe 2 or 3 kids that were like, I actually kind of like when he does.
I always have fun.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing his thing.
I like when he looks me in the eyes while he does it. He's doing his thing.
Yeah. He's doing his thing. Let him do his thing.
He does the helicopter. It's cool.
So there was the classic. I don't remember much of it, but the tour of,
Oh, they give you a tour of Maccas.
Yeah.
I never had that.
They take you back.
What?
They take you
What, you
backstage.
see where
They
the
take you
burgers-
backstage.
where the
see where the
burgers are
sausage
made.
is made.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
You don't remember this?
I never did that.
Yeah, they take you down to the fridge and the freezer,
The
and they go,
fridge.
"Look at
You
here's
get
everything."
to see the fridge.
Yeah,
That's really exciting.
I could be wrong, but
Did they actually give you a tour?
yes, no. Look, they
Of the
definitely.
kitchen.
Yes.
So
yes, they
stupid.
walked the kids through, and they were like, "Oh, look at yeah."
What a
And it's
shit
interesting.
thing to do. Like, talk about disappointing if you're like, okay,
No, I
can we
remember
just?
it being.
They're like,
because-
here's the fridge, and you're like, yep. Can we go out the back and have our ice cream cake now?
Joy and goodness comes out of Maccas, and you don't know. And then so Maccas is just so exciting as a kid. All right, if you're good, we're going to take you to McDonald's. You're like, oh,
Okay.
It's like it's like a small version of Disneyland. McDonald's.
Oh my god.
Well, because you are eating McDonald's, and as a kid,
that's a big call.
McDonald's getting Maccas was that treat. You know, you didn't have it all the time. It was like, oh, we're going to get Maccas.
I never
Got a Happy Meal. And now it's like, hey, come backstage.
never
I don't
had
know.
that feeling about
That's exciting.
Maccas.
Yeah, well, you're a vegetarian. There's not much on offer.
It's just chips.
Yeah. And then I feel like someone would come out and be like a kid's birthday party host, and you'd do games, you'd play in the playground, you'd eat your McDonald's, you'd get ice cream cake.
Was the host Ronald?
Here's the thing. No.
They weren't Grimace or anything.
No.
No
And
one good.
No. It was, I never remember. And look, I mean, yeah, it's weird that it wasn't Ronald McDonald.
Hamburglar?
No.
That sucks.
It was just, hey guy. It was just someone.
Just someone who works there.
Just someone who works there. But yeah, but then they'd put on like a fun outfit. But
what was the fun outfit? like a
like a colourful
toga. Like just for no reason.
a stormtrooper.
Fred Flintstone or something. Everyone's just okay.
Yeah, but no.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I don't know. It's
But you enjoyed it.
oh yeah.
You got to
yeah.
play on the playground and
Play in the playground and all this stuff. And the sad thing is they are no longer in existence.
they're not a thing.
They're not a thing. They stopped them.
I wonder why.
COVID.
Oh.
Yeah. So COVID brought them to an end. I looked this
So
up.
it was very recent.
It was very, last couple of years, yeah. But right now, if you go to mcdonalds.com.au/parties, it still says coming soon.
Oh, so
It's-
they're bringing it back.
They have said that they are working with their team. There is a news article that says they're working with their team to work out how to bring McDonald's birthday parties back.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, you did bring up an interesting point yesterday.
I did. Now, before I go into that, I wanted to show you this. This happened in 2010. McDonald's Playland takes over Circular Quay. More than 3 stories high, taking up the entire forecourt of Customs House at Sydney Circular Quay. Sydney's office workers were this morning stunned at the sight of the biggest McDonald's Playland ever constructed. They did this. Have a look at it. This is down at Circular Quay. Have a look at that.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy?
why?
Adult life carries many restrictions, so we want to remind people that McDonald's is still a place where you can have fun, be yourself, and not be judged. A place where you feel like a kid again.
But you're not allowed on the play equipment as an adult.
That is a very, very good point. I'm just looking at the comments. Their food is still shit, but that is a bloody great idea. That was a comment on the article.
I mean, good point. I love that shit though. I
Yeah.
love all that like kid stuff for adults.
Well, here's the
So
thing.
much fun.
Here's the thing, right? McDonald's Australia spokeswoman said Maccas birthday parties were paused during the pandemic and we're reviewing when and how we'll bring them back. Now, this article was in May 2023.
Oh.
It has been a year and a half, still no Maccas birthday parties. Are they done forever? And like you said, I was talking to you about this yesterday because I thought how you should bring it back is kind of what you did back in 2010. And I think you should cater for adults,
Yeah.
not kids.
Yeah.
I don't think kids of this generation, they're in front of their screens.
They're
I
not
don't think a
interested.
dining, I mean, who dines in at Maccas anymore? Not a lot of people.
Only if you need to use the toilet.
You need to use the toilet. Yeah, if out on the road. Sorry, go on.
Out on the road.
Oh, no, like if, you know.
You're on a road trip.
We're on a road trip. Yeah. You pull over. But
Yeah.
even still, I'd go in,
Yeah, not really.
use the shitter.
It's usually dirty anyway. It's not a pleasant experience.
But I was thinking.
But you're right. I've never been into, not that I go to Maccas often, but
Yeah.
it's never busy inside.
It's never busy.
No.
Yeah. And I think you do it for adults. I think the ones where you have the big play equipment. Bring back
Ice cream cakes.
ice cream cakes.
Get Grimace in there.
Grimace, like, let us. I don't know how you do it. I know there's going to be OHS issues, but I feel like you do
BYO alcohol.
BYO alcohol, or
Yeah.
you serve alcohol. I said this to you yesterday. I reckon you can still, so they don't have to shut it completely down. You can still run the drive-through, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking,
I think they've always done that though. I don't think they've shut it down. And
yeah,
not
you
run the
have a birthday
drive-thru.
party room and stuff.
Yeah, there's
like
a
that.
room.
Yeah.
And then they could serve alcoholic spiders and stuff. Do
Yeah.
they do spiders at Maccas? I don't know.
I think they do if you ask for one, but I don't know if they do still. Yeah, but no, you serve alcohol.
They'd have to get licensed, which might be a huge
You can
thing.
get stoned beforehand, and then you just
I
come
get
in.
stoned there.
You get stoned there. Yeah,
You've got a room.
yeah. And you just
Just lock the door.
you take drugs. You get into that ball pit.
That'd be sick.
I think that'd be sick.
Be so sick.
You go in, you have some drinks, you play in the ball pit. I think, look, there's going to be, I feel like I want to email Maccas and go, look, this is our idea. I know there's going to be a million OH&S issues and all of that kind of stuff, but there is with kids.
It'd be so fun though.
It would be fun. And a drunk adult is kind of like a kid.
Exactly.
So if you think about it, it's the same.
It's the same thing.
It's the same safety plan, you
Yeah.
know? So I think, it's been a year and a half. There's no talk. There's no sign of Macca's parties coming back. But they were one of my favorite things as a kid. And I think every 90s kid would feel the same way. So,
Bring it back for the adults.
or bring it back for the kids, but then have adult parties as well.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You could do both.
You could do both.
For sure.
Yeah. BYO
It just
alcohol.
opens up the market for them.
I think so. And if they did that, I would do a Macca's adult birthday party.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be as fun for you because you've only got the chippies.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll eat beforehand.
But you want to play on that play equipment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to do.
Yeah.
And, like Dirty Dance with Grimace.
And you know what I want to do? I want to take my
Yes,
clothes
I know.
off. Yeah.
Yes. We know. We know.
So look, maybe I'll try and I'll try and send an email and just or hit
Yeah,
Maccas
I
up and just go,
reckon-
look,
Hit them up.
hey, what
we
would
can
you guys
only
think about this?
ask.
We can only ask.
We can only say no.
Is there any other birthday party stories or anything else you wanted to share?
I'm tired.
Yeah, no, I know. We're gonna wrap up in a sec.
Do you have anything?
No, just shout out to the parents that put on those parties and that continue to put on kids' birthday parties. But we will say, hopefully, you take away. You might be damaging.
Pull it back just a little bit.
It might be better to pull it back
Maybe just
so
a
that
bit.
our birthdays aren't a disappointment every year.
In our adult life. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You want to sign us off?
Yeah. Good night, kids.
Good night, kids.